And we're live. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello,
Hi.
hello, hello. Hello. Hello and welcome to the very first session of what I call it, Heroes of Altiria. The new Heroes of Altiria. Just some housekeeping stuff first and foremost. For any of you watching the video, if anybody's watching the video right now, if you are, hello. And also,
Hi.
how did you find this video? Because this is a brand new channel with 0 subscribers. We're not playing D&D. It's going to sound like D&D because the campaign itself is based a lot on 5e, but this is a custom system called Paws and Claws. So just because it's a custom system, things are subject to change a lot throughout the campaign. So what you see or what you hear, because you can't see anything in this first session, might not be the same thing a couple sessions from now. And if you have any input about things that we can try out or other things to do, leave a comment, and then we'll do that. The thing that makes this different than most other sessions or most other frameworks, I guess, systems, most other systems, is that we have a thing here called acquired advantages and acquired disadvantages. The big thing is, if you want to acquire a skill, you just announce that you want to acquire a skill and then roll to acquire that skill. I think I explained it to all the players beforehand, so for anybody watching, that's how it's going to work, and you'll get the hang of it as we progress through the session. Yeah. Do any of you guys have anything that you want to say to your audience before we
Hi.
start?
Hi.
I'm glad you have faith in our viewers.
I know that we're
on the
gonna
same boat right here.
I know that we're probably gonna get at least one viewer just because I have a YouTube channel. So I imagine at least one person from there is gonna be like,
Hey, one viewer, how are you?
is gonna be like, whoa, what? Nate's doing this now? Nate's doing a TTRPG channel now? Yes.
Do you
As if he
want me
couldn't
to
get
promote
any
it on my
cooler.
TikTok or not mention it at all?
This one you can promote on your TikTok.
do
Never
that.
promote my actual channel
I will not.
on your TikTok. This one you
I will
can,
not.
though. This one you can. For everybody watching from May's TikTok, yes, she is an influencer. Or to everyone watching who's not from there, it's just going to be a bunch of comments like, I was sent here by May. I was sent here by May.
My following's not that.
I don't know how TikTok works.
Not yet.
I guess. I have like 1 or 2 people that always leave comments that are like, "Hello."
Well, this video is for you.
Yes, this
video
video's
is
for you.
for you.
I'm sorry, I can't think of their names right now.
Okay.
Mm.
Starting off. It is... Oh. What?
DM, I'm on a check general.
Check general. Okay.
Uno momento, por favor.
My PC shut down on me. I want to cry.
Oh my god.
Or Alice.
Oh,
I thought you
no.
were just hitting that pose
Oh,
so
that's
well.
some timing.
That is the worst timing ever. You know what? I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause the
Yeah.
recording right now. Somebody
Yeah, do
remind
that.
me to unpause it.
we'll do.
Yeah.
We got
Okay.
you, Chief.
Thank you. Okay, unpaused. We're all back.
Where you are recording.
We're all back. We might lose Alice again later, but we'll
Yay!
fingers crossed we don't. Yes, I have resumed the recording. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if this intro. We'll see how this intro goes. we open on a town. It is a bright summer's day. Great summer's day, actually. There's been a lot of great summer's days for those of you who experienced the session zeros. It's a very similar opening to that. Birds are chirping. Everything's going well. We come down on the forest just outside of Traveler's Respite, where we see a monk, after having slept in the forest all night, having really strange experiences, as he makes his way into town. Hello, Evan.
Hello.
Hello.
I am the monk, and I'm making my way into town.
You're making your way into town.
I think to myself, what a weird dream I had.
Do you want to
did it
describe
mean?
your character or how you're walking
Yes,
into town?
Well, I might be able to do both. Let's see. We find a fairly tall human-looking monk character, nomadish in appearance, strolling into town from the mountains from the night previous, having dark visions of the past, the present, and the future. He's still a little rattled, but he feels okay with it. And he's just making his way on a pilgrimage to find out basically the meaning of life and what his
You don't
purpose
have to. You don't have to go through your entire backstory.
No, we can
Man,
see that
man,
on his
that's
face.
Yeah,
Man, that's the Lord.
you can just read that on his face.
Sorry. I got too into it.
You know
Okay,
what- you know what
I
happens-
saunter into town. I crimp
You know
walk.
what? You know what? You crimp walk. Are you heading towards the tavern?
Yes, I am, as
You
a matter
are.
of fact.
You are. That weird tavern from your dreams. Crazy.
I recognized it.
Was this
Very
session
nice.
0 just a nap?
Yeah.
You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We'll leave it at that for now. I've already spoiled too much. I spilled too many of my beans. I recognize the tavern, and I make my way in.
In front of the tavern, as you walk your way up to it, you notice someone else that looks familiar. Someone maybe from your dream. A very tall, bugbearish character, as he walks up to a cart filled with cages. Hi, Alice. Would you like to describe your character?
My character is Gimbal Bafflebottom. He's a 7-foot bugbear. Yeah, he doesn't know he's a bugbear, but he's there.
You don't have to say your backstory again.
I didn't say much. He somehow got employed to this establishment today, and he is looking at a couple cages. Yeah, he's being Gimbal.
Exciting. What do you do? Gimbal?
Okay. So what I think Gimbal does when he's looking at these caged, I'm assuming animals or creatures that you
Yes,
described.
they are from, like I described in your session 0, they are you're still a little bit away from the cart, but you can you can make out inside the cages are a lot of caged creatures. Some dragonkin, and then other people, but you see that they're chained and they're clothed, so clearly they're from somewhere. And the big guy standing by the cart is not doesn't look like the nicest guy.
So is he like guarding the cart? Is that what's happening?
He is. So to give you a reminder from your session 0, you were asked to go out and help them unload and then load the cages onto another cart that are coming in. That is coming in later. So you have just walked out of walked out of the tavern, the Seaferry Tavern.
Yes.
You've just walked out of the tavern in order to help these people, and this is what you see first, is this large, brutish character with gray skin and horns standing among several people that also look similarly shady around this cart with a bunch of potentially even children caged up.
Okay. So Gimbal is gonna go and say like, "Hey, I was asked to like carry these like boxes. I got it covered. Like, let me just carry these boxes in."
You walk up to the big brutish guy?
Yeah, I'll be like, I'll take care of it. Like,
Okay. He just sort of looks at you like, it's unlocked.
yeah, but I kind of like, I got it covered. Like, you guys can go inside already.
Roll persuasion.
What is going on?
5.
I think I'd prefer to stay out here.
Fair. Are you gonna help me?
No.
That's great. Awesome. What's your name again?
Just empty the damn cart.
No, well, I want to introduce myself at least. Like, hi, I'm Gimbal. Gimbal Bafflebottom.
If I say my name, will you empty the cart?
Yeah.
Dagus.
Dagus?
Dagus. Please
Cool
empty the cart.
name. It sounds like a band.
He turns away from you and just talks to
So he
one of
turns
his other men. He's just like. And
So he
away.
turns away from me.
He turns
That's
away
what
from
I'm
you.
getting.
Yes.
Okay, I would like to sneakily go up to one of the cages and like try to talk to like whatever creatures inside.
You know, as you walk up to the cart and you peer down inside, you notice 2 of them aren't in a cage. Mavia, would you like to describe your character?
You see what looks like probably about 3 feet tall, a small axolotl-like creature with purple skin, wearing what can only be described as like a very stereotypical rogue's attire, like bandolier and like yada yada. That's clearly barely been used. Like there's no wear and tear on it at all. And I'm currently just sitting there very hunched down with an open cage and one of the dragonkin children who I am like standing by as I just stare at you and freeze.
It was like, hi. Hello.
Hi.
I'm trying to sneak out, right?
Yes? Are you going to stab me?
No. But I have an idea. I think
Okay.
you could fit in my shirt, right? Like, hear me out. Or my backpack. You know, backpack sounds like a better idea.
Backpack sounds better.
Yeah. So Gimbal, like, slowly, like, takes down his backpack, unzips it, like, get in here.
I'm gonna guide the dragonkin child in first.
I'm gonna need you guys to roll a stealth check for me.
Yeah. May I use my?
You guys have several.
Oh, I have a +3 in
guys.
stealth, so
They're
I
running
better...
away with this right now.
May I use?
I'll only
May I
make
use my
one of you
dexterity
guys.
bonus? Oh, okay. May I use my?
Actually, you know what? We're making it's. I made up the rules. You know what? Since you guys are doing it together, we'll say, Gimbal, roll your stealth.
Uh-huh.
And add poised dexterity bonus
Ooh.
because
I
you
have
guys are
I have
doing it
stealth.
together.
Okay, I have a question.
Oh, okay.
Because I already have stealth on my thing. Like, I already have a +3 in stealth. Do I also get that extra bonus, or is it just my +3 in stealth?
We'll say yes, since you guys are doing it together.
So it's
Right.
like
You
+6?
get my +3 in dexterity. Yeah.
That's
Oh
a
man,
So you get-
okay.
you
I'm,
roll
What
with a-
I'm
six do I
slippery.
roll?
Roll with a
Okay.
+6. I also want to remind you guys that there are other cages in the cart.
Yeah. This is the only one I got unlocked, though.
Oh man. Oh man. I got a 24.
Ooh.
Let's say you succeed as our monk is approaching the tavern. Brady, I'll get to you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You already know what's happening.
I know what's happening.
I lumber onto the scene.
You lumber onto the scene. We'll say you're still a ways away, but you can see. Roll me a perception check.
Ooh, okay. Oh,
We'll see what you see.
We're
One of-
being sneaky, so
one of
I
those-
don't know.
One of those really fun perception checks.
One
that
of those
I
really
love.
fun perception checks that you have a -1 on.
There's-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good that I got a -1 on session 0.
Did you get a disadvantage during your session?
I rolled so bad. I just did.
I
It just
also got a
happened.
disadvantage.
I rolled
Just
a
wait
9.
till you hear
You
about
rolled a
my
9.
amazing advantage.
So it's an 8.
Oh, yeah. You rolled an 8. Okay.
Dude, bless your dice.
You see that there's several people around. A lot of them don't look very savory, and they're all surrounding this one large cart with what looks like metal boxes in the back, maybe cages, like animal cages. Maybe they're animal trappers or something. And you see one of these people, someone that looks strikingly similar to one of the silhouettes that you saw during your session 0. Looks like he's stealing from the back of the cart.
This guy.
Do I just
All right.
do you do anything? Or do I just keep walking?
I acknowledge it, but I keep walking.
Okay.
You just
Okay.
walk. So you're walking up to the cart now. Are you, or where are you going? I should
You know what?
ask.
It is more interesting. I walk up to the cart.
You walk up to the cart.
I walk up to the cart. And
Okay, one of the
I quiz him.
one of the underlings, because there's several of them. One of the guys walk up and say, "Stop! What are you doing?"
I feel like something weird's going on here. Have you what's that guy doing over there?
What guy?
That-
And he
that
turns
point.
around to see Gimbal with a very fluffy coat.
Hi. You need something?
Fat shaming is never okay.
Whoa. You know what?
I'm fat?
I apologize. I'm new here.
I'm just big boned.
I'm just like tucked into a backpack, slowly pulling out a dagger.
The axolotl eyes.
I, I will. He rolled a 7. I will say that a combat would have immediately started had he rolled any higher.
Oh.
Oh boy.
I turn. I 180 and turn away. I don't need any of this.
You just start walking away.
Yeah, I just kind of throw my hands up and I start heading towards the tavern door.
Oh, you
I
start.
say like, oh, maybe
you walk
he
around
wants-
and head towards the tavern. Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you go into the tavern? Okay.
I'm in the tavern now.
Okay.
Okay.
He's in the tavern. As you walk by, I'm not going to have you roll for this, but as you walk by and you sort of glance back over at the fat bugbear, You notice that the animal cages don't contain animals. What you see
That's
in
weird.
there are people. Very
This is
scared
wrong.
people. Mostly like a couple children in cages, and then one large cage in the back with this mass of, we'll call it sort of like black, greenish fabric.
Well, clearly I can't ignore this.
But are you still walking into the tavern?
Can I approach one of the cages? roll?
How are you going to
Hard
approach one of the cages?
I want to commiserate with one of the beings inside.
Okay. Do you just walk up to the cage, or are you going to roll? Are you going to roll stealth? Because this guy already stopped you once.
Stealth.
Okay. Roll me a stealth.
Oh wait, that's the wrong dice. What? I got a 2.
Okay. Another guy, different guy this time, because now you've crossed the path of Degas. He puts his hand on your chest. What do you think you're doing?
I grab his hand and ask, "What is going on here? Why are these people caged?" What?
nobody can see that on the recording, but May's just
I know.
May's
I'm
just got her
poking
hands
my
up.
eyes out of the backpack, watching what the heck's happening.
Gimbal just puts his hand back.
Gimbal and May are no longer the most interesting moment right now.
Do me a favor.
I have made a
just
scene. I've made an official scene here.
roll a d20.
A d20.
Yeah, just straight roll.
Oh boy.
It's an 8.
You get shoved hard against the wall.
I
What's
think
your
Gimbal.
place, human?
I stand up and I strike a fighting pose. And I say, "Not today."
As you do that, or a few seconds earlier, maybe it's even from the sound of the loud crash, the lumbering mass in the large cage moves and jolts and slowly raises his head to dank his antlers on the cage around him. Brady, would you like to describe your character? Yes, May. Brady was there the entire time.
Yeah, I tried to open your cage in my session 0.
I was like, don't open that.
Yeah, I realize now.
I knew where I was the minute you said cage. I'm imagining this cage I'm in is not big enough for me at all.
It's the largest of the cages on the cart, but no, you can't stand up completely in it.
I'd imagine not. I mean, what anyone watching the, as you said, roiling mass of black greenish fabric would spot. I'll just describe his face, because I don't know what I'm wearing right now. You see on a humanoid figure the face of a deer with black fur, these like grayish brownish dapplings across like the side of his head and down his neck, antlers, long antlers with like moss draped in between, kind of like a spider web. But I think the most striking feature are the bright yellow eyes. And I shall post my picture because I have that.
Oh man,
Nice.
I think
should
you
Imagine
should.
post
having a
Gimbal
picture.
looks too.
I think you should.
There we
Imagine.
go.
Oh, Jesus.
That is rad.
You have my permission to use that.
Imagine having a picture.
Gimbal.
Gimbo.
Aw.
I am just. I mean, I'm in a cage. I'm assuming I've tried to break out this thing before, and I have not been successful. I see this commotion, and I'm just watching because I don't know what else there is to do.
I will
I'm just
jump.
staring down with that stern expression on my
May-
character art.
May I jump in as this commotion is happening? Because would I say the people are probably for a moment pretty distracted?
Yeah, they see that there's a fight about to break out.
Great. I am going to do an epic roll out of the backpack that was completely unnecessary.
Okay.
And just back into the cart so nobody sees it.
Okay, so now you're.
Does
Now you're-
Gimbal see that though?
I don't know.
Feel that.
You
yeah.
feel it. You just feel
Gimbal-
like your back shakes a bit, and then I'm gone.
Roll
and
dexterity for me.
Just okay, great.
Roll straight dex, and there
That's
are.
a 1.
Okay,
Plus
I'm gonna say
3.
you do your best, flop out of the cart, and then suddenly all of the commotion going on. Everybody's already heightened. You guys are a little bit unlucky. Congratulations, the first combat is starting. As Dagos reaches back, punches you in the face, Evan. And one of the other guys sees May's character, who hasn't said their name yet, flop out and crash onto the floor, and yells out, "Hey!" Congratulations. Let me copy this. Hang on. It's gonna be a
Can
little bit.
Gimbal do something real quick though?
Gimbal can do anything.
I think Gimbal's instinct is like, "Oh, guys, I'll take care of this. I'll put that thing back in its cage. I'll deal with this guy. It's my job. I work here, you know. Let me take care of this."
Roll me persuasion while
And he
everybody
says
else.
it in a slightly deeper voice.
While everyone
to
is
look
clicking
more
on the link.
intimidating.
What is this?
This is this is the battle map. Okay.
14.
User with this name already exists. How dare you?
All right, you successfully convinced them. They think that you're on their side.
Okay.
I'll take care of this, guys. I'll
Okay.
take care of
They
this.
think that you're on their side. Who is that? Who is the fox? Okay, can you guys name yourselves after your characters so that I know? So I know who's who.
I am the fox. I made my name my best Unicode interpretation of an axolotl. $O.
Okay. You should now be able to move your axolotl.
Cool.
Who's the penguin? Who's the penguin?
I don't. How do I move the axolotl?
That's cool.
If you click Control and click, and you should see up in the top left corner, there is a little arrow that says move. There you go.
I see.
There you go. Boom. Okay. For everybody watching or listening, this is what happens when you don't have a system that actually works. I struggled so hard to find like a battle map simulator, but then I just decided to just do this. Okay. Okay, green is Johan. Okay. Johan Ledem. There you go. Oh,
There we
I didn't
go.
say. I accidentally said your name, but everybody,
Yeah, all good.
everybody
all
forget
good.
that.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Gimbal, assigned player 2, Gimbal, and then that must mean that.
Yippee!
Evan, have you clicked the link yet?
Yes, I'm looking at the battle map.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Wow, I can move
I
around.
don't see you on here.
Really?
Yeah, I don't see you. Can you maybe refresh?
Click. Boop, boop. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. Look
Okay.
at that.
There you are. Snail. Boom. Okay. Now you should be able to move your guy now if you click control and then move.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Clicky, clicky.
Exciting. All right. So this is the first great combat
Yes.
of the session, and it is great. We'll see. Combat works a little bit differently in Paws and Claws than it does in D&D or other similar systems. So there's no what's it called when everybody rolls at the beginning? Initiative. There's no initiative. Everybody goes at the same time. Or it's you guys and then the bad guys, you guys and then the bad guys. But since the bad guys got the first punch off, the bad guys' turn is first. Since they noticed you flubbed up the roll. Sorry about that. So
My bad.
let me really quickly read. Where are you?
We love double checking stats.
We do.
I'm right there.
Well,
I'm the deer.
I'm the salamander.
Okay. Yes.
I'm the bugbear.
I'm the lizard queen.
Okay.
Where's that?
Dude, that angry face is like right up on my character.
Dang.
Okay.
Don't want to mess with
It's in
angry
my-
face.
I already did. He punched me.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
he punched
Oh,
you.
you're
he
fucked.
punched you
Where in the
first.
nose?
Aggro.
Do me a
Try to
favor.
be aggro.
Do me a favor and roll to block him.
Okay.
Or did we
One.
already have you roll?
I rolled and he punched me in the face.
Oh, okay. Then you just take 2 points of damage.
Ooh.
Congratulations. That goes to your armor though. That doesn't go to your HP. So
Gotcha.
your armor is now down 2 points. This guy's just gonna stay there. A is gonna, who's the one that saw you, is gonna walk 1, 2, 3, and attack the salamander.
Oh, what? But I'm just a little guy.
Yes, but you suck. So
Dang.
Rude.
do me a favor and roll to block. Roll
Can
to
I
defend.
can I dodge?
You can dodge. Roll dex then.
Great.
Roll dex.
I'm slippery. That's a 21.
Dang.
He doesn't hit you
Nice.
at all. Do you want to move while you're dodging?
Absolutely. I would like to roll onto the cart.
Okay, so you dodge up and onto the cart then.
Yippee.
Boom. Okay, and this guy just flubs up his thing. B is gonna walk. B is confused. B's over here. So B is gonna walk. Actually, B is gonna stay right there. B's gonna stay right there and not do anything. C is gonna walk 1, 2, and D is gonna walk right there. Okay. Now it's your guys' turn.
Great.
Oh man.
May I take first action real quick?
Yes. Yeah, you guys can go in whatever
Please
order
do.
you want to go in.
I think first things first, we're missing a component. So I'm gonna roll up to the big cage. I'll be like, "Hey! Hey!
You learned from me.
Hey! Hello?
You see his eyes dart to you. I don't think he says a word.
If I let you out, can you help with commotion?
Just a solemn nod.
Great.
Dang, it's a
I pull out
It's just
my.
ding.
it's antlers again.
We're already in tension, so I'm not going to bother lockpicking. I pull out a vial of acid.
Okay. Okay. We'll say that after one turn, the vial of acid will eat away at that. And those are your actions. Johan,
Mhm.
you're stuck in a cage, so
Yeah,
there you go.
not much I can really do.
Thwomp,
Can I go next?
If you like,
There's
Thwomp, and
garbage
Gimbal.
I can
You guys can
throw.
go in whatever order you want to go in.
Can I go next?
Yes. We'll say.
Okay. So can I go up to Evan's character?
You
Is
can.
it like movement? Yeah, just making sure. Okay.
Yes, you can.
So
You have
I go
30.
up.
You have 30 movement.
Go up, and I'm like, can I pick him up?
You want to pick
I'm
up.
on the ground,
you
like
want to
covering
roll
my
and
I want
nose.
to
pick
pick
up
him
Evan?
up.
Oh!
Okay. Sure. Roll strength.
Oh, okay.
So
I have a +3.
freaking Degas just
Yeah.
Degas clocks him, and then you just go up and try to pick him up.
I got a 19 +3, so
You
22.
firemen carry that dude really easily.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like,
Like
I
the
got
Dirty
this guy. I
Dancing.
got this guy, and then I just walk into the tavern.
Okay. Both of you guys walk into the tavern. I'm not gonna have him do any opportunity attacks because you're on his team.
Yeah. I pick
So
him up.
he believes that you're that he's
Alright.
like okay, I got
Yeah.
it.
Deal with the
Alright.
rest,
alright.
I guess.
I need a drink.
All
Yeah,
right.
we're-
I'll
we
say
got the bar.
the tavern is that black box above you guys. Just move your characters into there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're having a drink for sure.
How do I move my guy?
Just
Go
failing.
Right
Up,
click?
Oh, boy.
up at the top left, there should be an arrow, or you can press V, and then Control click, and then you can move him.
Thank you. Ugh.
Here you go. Boom. Okay, you guys are now in the tavern. Congratulations.
Start.
What do you
And
want to drink?
that's everyone. So now we're gonna go in this same order. So A is gonna that's D. A is gonna 1, 2, 3, and attack you.
No,
Man, we're
stop.
fucked.
Again.
No, stop.
Did I make it worse?
Stop it.
No,
Stop.
it's
No.
5 against 2 now, and one of them's in a cage.
Wait.
Stop.
One of them's in a cage. He sees that you did the acid. So
Stop it.
we'll say that on your guys' next turn, Johan's gonna be free.
Mhm.
Roll to dodge or block or whatever you want to do.
Still dodging. Still dodging.
Still
That's the
dodging.
thing I'm best at.
Okay.
Bust out the pocket sand.
That is 18.
Do you want to move anywhere? Do you want to flip off the side of the cards?
Well, I've already got acid on the cage. Can I just jump on top of the cage? Since it's already burning through the lock?
You know what? Yes, I'll say yes. You can grab and flip on top of the cage if you want.
Great.
That's groovy.
Boom. Okay.
I'm a little bouncy little thing.
All right. You on top of the cage. B is gonna draw back his bow and arrow, and think.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. It's fine. I can dodge this too.
You're just getting attacked left and right. I will say.
Yeah, and
I will say, everyone. May is also the one with the least hit points.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh,
but it's
Oh,
okay because
man.
it's okay. I'm slippery. I'll probably be fine.
Oh man.
I propose to you a 9.
Okay, you don't get off in time. You notice him as.
Okay.
Ooh, shoot.
Okay. I still have armor.
Okay. How much durability does your armor have?
6.
You lose half of that.
Go.
You
Okay.
know,
Three.
you try to dodge,
Yeah.
but he had already let go of the arrow by the time. So you basically flipped up there and immediately got shot.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately
Damn
got shot.
fucking. Damn, Jesus. I no other words.
C is going to, I think, stay where they're at. This guy's just gonna. Yeah, I think they just stay where they're at because C and D. Yeah, C and D don't have anything to do, so they're just gonna stand there. They're just gonna stand there, be like, A and B, they've got it. They've got it. Okay, and now it's your guys' turn again.
Oh man.
Oh,
Right.
It's
Okay,
your guys' turn.
I
The
might-
lock. A is standing there in terror as the lock drips and starts eating away at the floor. He looks up to see this big gaping hole in the cage. And a Skullburn just staring at him.
I just imagine. Yeah. Do you want to take the line first, May, or shall I?
You go right ahead.
Okay. What is the closest thing to me that I can find as a weapon? Is my fishing spear on this cart, or did they?
I'll say roll for perception.
Sure thing. What is my perception? +1. 9.
I will say no. But
Uh,
you were chained to this cage. And now the cage itself that the chains were attached to has eroded away. You, my good sir, have a chain whip.
Oh,
that's fucking awesome. All right.
So,
As I imagine, I'm just like kind of like arms up behind me like this. I let them fall to my side, and I hear that heavy clank clank. I look down to either side, and with that yellow fire in my eyes,
we'll
I
call.
don't even say a word. I immediately charge forward.
Okay. We'll call that a medium distance weapon. So let's say that you can hit people within 10 feet.
Ooh, okay.
So you don't actually have to move to hit A if
Yeah.
you don't want to.
If I'm still sitting on the ground, I'm just gonna do that as a test move. I'm not even gonna get out of the
We'll
cage.
call
It's a good
that a
point.
1d6. We'll call that a 1d6.
1d6?
Yeah, since it's heavy chains.
That's
Boom,
cool.
boom.
That's cool.
I didn't
That's
plan
cooler
that. I
than the
just thought of
fishing
that.
spear.
I didn't actually expect you to get out
I
of the
might
cage.
keep that.
with
I'm not
us.
gonna lie.
the old Ghost Rider on him.
The chain
Right.
whips. That's pretty fun.
How do I attack again? How does it work here?
Roll to make your attack. He's going to do whatever you can to get out of the way. If you can't, then you roll that. And you can
Just flat D20 then, or
everything can be added to an attack roll depending on how you do your attack. Like say if you attack by jumping out of the sky, you can add your dex,
sure.
right?
Okay, I'm not really in a. I do
It's
have.
all
I do have 1 in
justification.
strength. I can add that.
Okay.
I think that'd be the only. I don't think my dexterity will come into play here.
add your
Use
add your
heavy ass.
strength.
15.
Holy shit! You smack him in the face. This man rolled an 8.
Oh man.
And that's 1d6. You said
That's 1d6. Yeah. And which guy?
5.
This is A. Holy shit. Okay.
I don't add my strength to that, do I?
5. You smack him and he flips over the cart, and he is now.
yeah.
He is now. He's not dead, but he's very close to dying. We'll say.
Damn.
I just watch that happen, and
you
I go,
smacked
"Hot
him for
diggity."
like you smacked him for like what is that? Almost 80% of his health. If I did the math correctly, which I probably didn't, but holy crap, no, he's down. Okay.
Man, this is cooler
what
than
can
the
we
speed idea I had.
Okay. It's still your guys' turn.
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
you still gotta move
Yeah,
there.
you've exhausted your actions, Brady. Or you can still move if you want to, but you don't have
I think
to.
I will move out of the cage and just stand.
Broodingly.
And you just see, I will vertically stand on my 2 deer legs. At full height, I am 6 feet tall, not counting the antlers.
Damn, are you taller than me?
No.
Mm,
No, he is not.
Okay, good.
I'm only medium. I don't know.
Gimbal is the tallest of the party, I will say.
As he should be.
There, that makes sense.
Compensating.
Okay.
Uh,
It's up to you guys what you guys want to do next.
Okay, okay, I have an idea.
Okay.
So
At the
I look at the
tavern?
monk, whose name I don't know. I'm like, okay, listen, dude, I have an idea. I'm gonna go outside and say that you ran away in a direction that you definitely did not run away. Okay? And in the meantime, you get my boss, Lillian Sharksteel, and like he'll help you out. Okay?
Who's
Got it?
what?
I can. To be fair,
Who
from your
are you?
from your perspective-
Listen, there's a commotion outside. I'm
You
just
just
trying
got
to help.
clocked in the face.
I know, because I started it.
Listen, I don't want anyone to die because I'll get fired. So please, just go get my boss.
Sure.
He's good at cleaning, so he can clean you up. You know. I'll
Thank
go
you.
outside and I'll try to distract.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
I walk
So-
to the bar. Immediately get
So Gimbal goes outside, right? And he's like, guys, the monk ran away! And he ran that way! And he's pointing that way.
The moment that happens, I load my sling with a pebble and absolutely just belt P in the face.
Okay, I want you to roll persuasion.
Oh man, okay.
I want you to roll persuasion. We will say, I'll say, May roll with advantage because B was
Ooh.
distracted by Bafflebottom.
Nice.
I got
Can I
I got a
add dex-
22.
Nice.
Nice. Can I continue? Can I
Old
continue
face
adding
liar.
dexterity to my sling attacks?
Say that again.
Can I do dexterity on my sling attack?
I'll say. What is a sling? You like spin it around and.
You spin it around and then you whip
Living
it.
Goliath weapon.
You whip it.
We'll say no, but if you
Okay.
have strength, you could add it to that.
I don't. So, instead, if
A lot of less strength.
instead if I succeed this roll, can I add sling as an advantage?
We'll say yes.
Okay, cool. That's an 11.
Sorry.
You succeed. So.
Oh.
Well, you also you also would have had advantage, but I'm not going to give you advantage if you're rolling to add it. So B looks away, immediately clocked in the back of the head for how much damage?
The 1d4.
Okay, roll a d4.
4.
4. Okay, everybody like here's Gimbal. They all look in that direction, and then you like all of them see B just thud and fall face forward. And
Like a hard thump sound.
okay, Dagus yells, "After them!" And Or after him. And then there's that. Okay, was that all of your guys' turn?
I don't know.
I believe
I-
so.
I get
Okay.
to add slings as an advantage now,
You get
right?
to add slings as an advantage. Now. Okay, so everybody except D and C are going to start making their way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're gonna start making their way this way, and they'll move 6 spaces every turn until they get over there.
Okay.
Boom.
Yes.
But Dagus here is gonna stay here, and he's gonna deal with things himself. 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is his turn as he walks up to the pile of stuff and draws a great sword out from it.
Oh man.
And now it's back to you guys. Oh, just wanted to say really quick, those purple dots on the tables and everything, that is dragon spittle.
Oh, I was
Oh.
wondering what those were.
Expired?
You don't know. You had
Dragon
expired
what?
dragon spittle already.
I do have expired dragon spittle.
What is dragon spittle?
Speaking of which,
Oh, it's an alcohol. It's what you were sent
Oh.
out. It's what you were sent out to grab. Whoa, what
Oh.
happened?
That's right. I know what that is.
it's our turn, right?
Yes, it's your turn.
Yes.
Did I didn't use the whole bottle on the lock, right? Do I still have a little bit left?
We'll say in the heat of the moment, you dumped out a little bit more than...
That's fine.
Yeah.
I still have 2 vials left. I would like to just... can I just try and throw one of them at his sword?
Yes.
I know this shit eats through metal.
You
so-
can. You absolutely can.
Phenomenal. So it's not an attack on him. I'm trying to disable his weapon.
You're going to have to still roll to attack on him.
Obviously, I have the dice.
Okay.
Dexterity for this one.
We'll say no, since it's the same
What
as
if
the sling.
I
What if you...
What if I load the bottle into my sling?
Mm.
Ooh.
Then I'll give you the sling advantage.
Phenomenal. Okay, that is a 13.
13?
Sorry, you do not get it. You do not
Okay.
get it.
Very clever, though.
Let me see.
Glad we were ahead.
Let me check really quick. I don't think it's true, but I just want to check. Okay. No, you stay on a 1. Okay.
Okay.
So you get to keep that. Right, so you just lost a vial.
That's fine.
You just lost a vial. Let's say it doesn't hit the sword. Does it hit him? What was yours?
Mine was a 13.
Yours was a 13. Okay. It missed the sword, but he just got smashed in the face with a glass vial. I'll say roll
Nasty.
roll 1d. Let's say roll 1d4 because something fun's about to happen.
Yeah, I don't know what this acid does to flesh.
Oh, that's lovely.
Find out.
Oh.
4 again.
4 again. Okay. Well, I will say
D4.
his armor is... Because he did have armor, so his armor is now at a 2, and it is slowly degrading. We'll say that... We'll say he loses 1d4 every turn of his armor durability. And yeah, so they're just running around. Gimbal or Thwomp, do you guys want to do anything?
How do you get inside the cart?
Through
you
the
just go
back.
straight in?
Through the back.
Through the back? Okay. Ooh, what should I do? Okay, so I go up to Dagus. Oh, do I have enough movement to do that?
You can move 6 spaces.
Okay. Can I go diagonally? Yeah.
You know what? The guys weren't moving diagonally. So for now, we'll just stick to the grid.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I go up to Dagus. So I'm like, dude, I kind of need help inside. Can you help me inside?
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Oh no. I've been so persuading so far. Okay.
He just got clocked in the face with a bottle of acid. He's pissed.
7.
He's a little.
7.
Mondays, am I right?
And this is gonna be a very difficult roll, I will say.
I got a 7.
He is blinded by rage. He does not hear you at all. Thwomp, are you gonna stay inside of the tavern for now?
Hell yeah, there's a lot of nonsense going on out there.
I'll be the least useful member.
I'm like looking out the window.
I'm just like, I think Gimbal tears up a bit. It's like, I need help.
Okay. So in that case, it's these guys' turn again. So, oops.
Wait, did I do a turn? I don't know.
Oh, did you do a turn? Do you want to do?
I
a
don't
turn?
know. I lost track of the rounds.
No, I don't think you've done anything since
Okay.
you whiplashed that dude.
Do you want to do anything? Dagus just got splashed in the face with dragon spittle.
Expired.
Expired dragon spittle.
I think what I would, if I can, I don't know if this is a rule here or not. If I can, I'd like to hold my action to strike him if he approaches the axolotl behind me specifically.
Okay. You know what?
Like if he climbs up on the cart, I'm slapping him in the face.
You know what?
Can I do that?
Let's say yes, because that sounds interesting, and I wrote the system anyways. I can do what I want.
Thank you.
That's fun. Okay.
I'm not too afraid of these guys beside me. I think they're too scared of me to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna make sure he doesn't hurt my friend behind me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're just running, and Mr. Degas, after you missed his sword and splashed him in the face with expired dragon spittle, you see as he doesn't dissolve. Instead, the areas where the dragon spittle splashed on him spontaneously combust.
Ooh.
Oh! Now this is not what I was expecting, but I'm not necessarily disappointed.
He immediately takes damage. It wasn't a lot of damage. He only lost 1 hit point. But it doesn't affect the armor. This is damage to him directly.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
And he is pissed. He tries to wipe it off. Every place where he wipes it off, it's like Roman fire. It's like it's Roman fire. It's what's that called? Napalm. It's napalm.
Napalm.
It's stuck to him everywhere he wipes. He's just like, "Argh!" And you just see him get more and more and more pissed off.
I'm just like, people drink this stuff?
He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and at his 5th, he's so pissed off. you see his bright yellow eyes flash as the flames on his fists specifically shift from the red fire that was caused by the expired dragon spittle into bright blue flame as he casts a spell for half of his hit points.
Ooh. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm scared of the what that gives him. Yeah, does my friend BoJack Deerman get an attack of opportunity?
We'll say he does. You held your
happen.
action. You held your action. I'll say go for it.
I can go for it. We will make a strength roll. I will use my gold dice because I don't trust the cheese one for an important roll like this. We're gonna hit him with a 19.
Oh shit! You smack this guy.
Yeah.
You absolutely smack this guy. And since it's your turn again, he didn't actually attack you guys, so this just counts as the first turn of your guys' current turn. I'll allow
Can
you.
I do something real quick?
You can do.
sorry.
You can do something. How much damage did you just cause him?
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
Them gold dice.
Let me roll this first. Okay, so he loses. He has no more armor. Andy rolled a 6.
Yep.
Before Gimbal is even allowed to do anything,
Oh man.
how do you want to finish him? Mr. Dagus, how do you want to finish him?
I don't think I ever caught this dude's name.
Bye, dude.
But I think I know exactly what I'm about to do since he's not looking at me. I doubt he's even clocked I'm out yet.
He is covered with fire.
I think only I haven't caught May's name yet. I think only you'd hear me whisper. The flames of rage will get you nowhere.
Oh.
Do you decapitate him?
I don't want to kill him. But if that's my only option.
I will say you rolled for more damage than he currently has hit points.
I see.
He is dead
Yeah.
regardless. How do you want to finish him?
Overkill.
You overkilled him. A
I
and B
would've-
are currently down.
I think he would have gone for like the stomach slash if he could, or like if you had his hands out in a way where I could decap both of his arms, that's the way I would go for it. But I'm gonna let you take this.
Okay. We'll say you slash him across the chest, and he has no idea what just happened. His flames, the blue flames on his hand, burn out as he collapses, kneels onto the floor of the cart, and looks up at you. Traitor. And falls back. Falls back dead.
If I have a moment in the piece, I think I would kneel down. And I think I have a feeling I know what he would want me to say. Not that I know this guy at all. I assume like he's dead on the spot. He can't hear me.
He's dead.
I do what I can. I don't want to touch the acid, but I close his eyes.
I see. Oh, and May, for your sake, you didn't actually hear or understand this guy call Brady's character traitor. He
did he
said
say
it
it in
in that
Scove?
weird. He said it in Scove. He said it in that weird language that you don't know what it is.
I'm just standing on top of the gauge watching all this, and I go, "Holy fucking shit!"
So he is dead. A and B are both downed but alive. C and D
Are running
are
off in a random direction.
running off in a random direction. That was the first action of your guys' turn. So how would you guys how would the rest of you what would the rest of you guys like to do to top that? Gimbal, you can now do your thing.
Oh well, I was gonna do something with Degas, but he's kind of a dead guess right now. I think he still approaches the cart. I think he doesn't know that Degas is dead yet. Like he's not like peering through the cart, right?
Uh-huh.
So I think that's 6 movement right there. I
You
walk in.
You
I
just see a fucking Wendigo bent over him.
He's on
I'm like-
fire.
Holy shit! I'm gonna get fired.
No, there's no weapon. There's like no. You don't see any visible weapons in my hand except for the bloody chain strapped to my arms.
No, you misunderstand. He's fired.
I just start kind of like, I'm gonna get fired. I'm not even getting paid. just start sobbing.
I think Johan, not knowing what's going on, stands up and like looks defensive toward you, like waiting for you to approach.
You were with
He thinks you're one
Yeah.
of them at this point.
Can I like jump onto Deer Man's head and like dangle in front of his face off of his antlers? Like,
Wait, this person was helping me.
I'll say go for it.
go. And then I'm just gonna pull myself up and sit on top of your head.
Okay, I'm gonna really quickly roll.
Just eyes up
Okay.
toward him, or up toward Axolotl. And I just I just take a step back and arms down.
This guy's fucking legit.
And the other two running off were just lost in the sauce. They booked it because their big bad boss, who obviously could handle the situation by himself, told them to run away. So they didn't notice anything. They just ran. They're gone. And that's the end of the fight.
Oh man.
Congratulations.
Gimble's wiping away his tears.
You guys did great.
Thwomp was just drinking.
Thwomp's just inside.
I'm just like,
Hey, where's the guy who started this?
He's inside. I kind of
I will say the cart's starting to light on fire.
Oh yeah, I think we should probably.
Yeah, the cart is
probably-
dissolving
Get out
from
of
the
there.
acid and also is on fire now.
yeah,
How about the other things inside there?
I spin down the Deer Man like a fireman pole. And I'm going to start very futilely trying to push the cages off the burning cart.
Okay. I think Gimbal picks up some of the cages.
Johan's not
with them.
afraid of fire. He's going to take his time to scan and make sure there's no other kids here. Or people or creatures.
Yep. There's still a kid in Gimbal's backpack, by the way. There's been a kid in the Gimbal's backpack this entire time.
I think Gimbal forgot. I think Gimbal forgot that there's a child in his backpack.
Yeah, there's two other dragonkin children on the cart, and then there is that was it. It was 3 dragonkin children. May's character already saved one of them before you guys even got there, so good job on that.
Nice.
And now, I'll say you don't even have to roll. Let's say that there was splashback from the acid. The cages are free. You can just
Okay.
put the kids. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna light the kids
Make
on
sure they
fire.
do
I'm
that.
not gonna do that.
Sure,
We just make sure we stand in between them and the flame, lead them the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up the bottles of dragon spittle on the way.
Okay. You
We need to
get-
drink up
There you
this.
You
go, there
get
you go.
2 more bottles of unexpired dragon spittle.
Sure.
Hey.
So it's just alcohol? Lame.
It's just alcohol. You just got
That's
two bottles of
Wait,
alcohol.
Is that the same stuff that you use to break
Yeah.
the cake? What the hell?
It gets
It's-
pretty wild when it expires.
Oh man. Okay.
Nobody's allowed to drink this.
Really quick.
Back where I'm from, in a gnomish village, we had pretty intense alcohol.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I was
you
a
would
drinker.
be well versed with dragon spittle,
Yeah,
Gimbal. You would be well versed with dragon spittle.
I think Gimbal definitely drinks dragon spittle. He got that bugbear drink tolerance.
Both you and Thwomp would be very familiar with dragon spittle.
Fuck
Indeed.
yeah.
So,
Yep.
okay.
Okay,
I'm
Oh, sorry. You go.
letting the kids out. I'm looking around. I'm assuming that none of the caged people are Alanya.
None of them are Alanian. There were 3. There were 3 dragonkin, and Brady.
And Brady.
Hello.
I'm fine with that. We'll just
This
guide
little
the children.
the little girl that you saved earlier unlocked peeks her head out of Gimbal's bag. Is it safe to come out yet?
Yeah, we murdered the big bad guy.
Wait, let's get inside, guys. Let's get inside.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, let's get inside. We could drink this dragon spittle, right?
You guys step inside to
Horrifying.
a
Oh, take off your shoes.
I got my.
I don't think I'm wearing shoes.
I'm not wearing shoes either. I have hooves.
You guys step inside to a small gnomish man, fuming.
Hi, boss.
First thing, you're fired. Second thing,
I just got this job.
you'll receive your final paycheck in the mail.
That's generous.
Of 0 gold, by the way.
We have a rule in Traveler's Respite. We do not fight whatsoever.
I didn't fight.
If you start a fight, you're fine, you're still fired. If you start a fight... If you start a fight, you're done. As soon as you threw the first punch, you're done.
But they didn't throw the first punch.
I'm just gonna run to the front of the group and like kneel down like a knight, and I would just be like,
I would like to apologize for the disruption that has been caused to your fine establishment. I am not familiar with the customs of this area. I hope that you can pardon and forgive the others involved. Yeah.
Are you a child?
I am a noble warrior of Alanya.
Roll to persuade.
I like frog blink.
One eye and then the other. I gotcha.
Persuade. Can I? I tried to get rally as a skill before. Any chance that I could take rally if I succeed this roll?
You're not really rallying him.
No, I'm not. What about speech?
I think it's just
Sure.
persuasion. No?
You can
Speech.
you can
Cool.
get speech. You can get
Yeah.
speech. May loves her oddly specific.
Very specific. You know what? I will do persuasion. I'll do persuasion. I screwed myself over with very specific skill rolls in my.
I say you get wild with it.
I got a couple of
Yeah.
interesting advantages I acquired because I decided to be very specific.
If it works, it works.
If you ever need a +1 on doors,
Just doors.
just
the
doors,
door.
just
I'm gonna
doors.
remember that.
Breaking
Remember
them,
that.
breaking them.
I might need that.
Breaking.
That's an 11 on persuasion.
This man kneels in front of you.
Boss!
Are you willing to take accountability for these hooligans behind you?
Probably depends. What is that? What does that mean?
If you're looking for one who drew blood, it's on my hands.
Yeah, that was self-defense. Technically, it was all self-defense if you really think about it.
That is true. That is true.
You're saying that they punched first.
No, some guy punched first. We have no idea where the fuck he went.
Yeah.
Is he that dude that tracked mud into my tavern? He just points
I
behind
lower
him.
my head into my drink.
I lean over.
I can't tell. His head is too lowered into his drink.
I'll clean it, boss. I'll clean it, boss.
Clean.
Yay! Do I keep my job?
You're fired after today, but clean today.
No, well, that's not fair.
Life's not fair.
Damn.
I'll clean it. I'll clean it if I get my job back.
You know, you've only been hired for a day, and already this is the most stressful day I've had in a very long time.
Okay, in my
You
defense,
just killed one of your best customers.
in my defense, I didn't kill anybody. First of all, second of all, I was trying to calm down the situation, and the fact that you're blaming me for other people's deaths is crazy. I've been a #1 employee. I work for free. I literally clean everything, and then I tried to quell the situation, and now you're telling me I'm fired? That's
I'm
crazy.
not blaming you. I'm not blaming you
That's crazy.
for anybody else's actions, anybody else's death. I know that you were trying to calm the situation. I know that
Yeah.
they killed one of your best customers, and you let someone in tracking mud with their shoes. That's why you're fired.
So I'm getting fired because someone trucked mud with their shoes?
Yes.
Is that... That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't like working here anyways. I quit. I quit.
Well, at least clean up the mess he made first.
No, I quit.
Jesus.
I quit. I quit. I quit.
See what you did there.
Kid.
You drive a hard bargain. You can have your job back. You.
That worked.
As for you, small knight.
Thanks.
I'm not sure why, but I trust you with me life. The name's Lillian Sharksteel, and welcome.
Yay!
Welcome to the Seaferry Tavern.
Ooh, cute. I am Poi Poi.
Yeah, I'm not calling you that. I'm just going to call you Knight. All right, welcome everybody to the Seaferry Tavern. I see most of you took off your shoes. I appreciate that.
I don't know what those are.
They don't have shoes where he's from.
They, please.
Oh, they. Sorry, where they're from.
Brilliant. A day after my own heart. Welcome to the Seaferry Tavern. Everybody else sort of ran away out in the commotion, so it's just me in here. What do you have? I assume you're in here for drinks. You get the cleaning.
I'm mopping. Joyfully mopping. Doing a little dance with the mop.
My character overhears this and kind of kicks his boots off a little bit to try and obfuscate his muddy tracks.
Do me a favor, Thwomp. Roll
I
perception.
would love to.
Roll perception.
Oh, Lord. Ay, caramba.
Good luck.
3. So it's a 2.
Ooh.
This is going to be a running theme. It's going to be great.
Most
I
horrible
love it.
perception
You
check
have
I've ever
never
had.
I love
rolled.
it. I have the worst rolls. You should play Risk with me. You'd win.
You have never rolled. You just have bad rolls when it's a perception roll. It's fine. It's fine.
It's a character trait.
You know
I love
what?
it.
Just because I want you guys to interact and I don't want you hanging out in the back corner, I'll say you remember from your dream encounter, you remember those silhouettes at the end? These guys look strikingly similar to the silhouettes. There's the small knight, there's the really tall guy, there's the angel with antlers, and then you're the only one of the silhouettes missing.
Yeah.
Oh, you also recognize Lillian from your dream too.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, that's my boss.
Did he serve me? Have I interacted with him during
You-
the commotion?
you-
Or was he or
We'll
was
say
he
we'll
just
say yes.
fuming
He-
the whole time?
Well, he had to have given you your drink, so we'll say yes.
exactly.
He served you.
Okay.
He served you.
So he already knows that I've dirtied up the place.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
But you're
But it's
just
my fault somehow. Whatever.
yeah, because you let him in.
You got to keep your job. Calm down. I got socked in the face. Thank you.
Oh,
Lillian walks to the back
I
counter
got
and
shot.
Mhm.
and preps a few glasses, sort of leaving you guys to your own. What do you do?
There's one thing I want to do.
Oh, for killing somebody? What the hell?
Oh, I was gonna do something. Okay, so I have a Tinker's Toolkit. Can I mend people's armor? Because I'm assuming people's armor took damage.
People's
so...
armor did take damage. You would have to roll for that, and we'll call that a 1d4. You can just
1d4.
yeah, just
Ah,
note that you can repair
Dice
leather
box.
armor.
I'll
Okay.
also put out there that I have a smithing kit with hammers, tongs, flint,
What would-
steel,
We'll say
small whetstone.
you guys can both repair armor, but you're gonna need the material components for that armor,
Very good.
and then you can repair it and then add a 1d4 back.
so
So
I
just-
can't or can't repair
You
people's armor.
can if you have the material components for the armor.
Where am I gonna get that?
You go to a shop
Damn it!
Or go hunting.
Can I like?
or go hunting.
Yeah.
Can I like temporarily? Oh man, I guess not. Do I not have anything? Damn. Okay. There was attempts made.
Wah, wah.
I think Gimbal takes out the 40-pound piece of ham in his bag and starts nomming on that.
You got very quiet, by the way. I don't think that the recording heard you.
Oh, sorry. Gimbal took out a 40-pound ham in his bag and starts biting it and just eating it. Like, with tears down his face, just like stress eating.
The children that you guys saved are just standing there, by the way, very confused about what to do. They're traumatized. They're traumatized. The little girl that Poi Poi saved earlier is trying to calm them down, but they're traumatized. The other two are crying.
I'd like to ask, do I recognize these kids?
You don't.
Okay,
You don't.
that's almost worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Poi Poi, however, is the same type of species as someone that you knew.
Wait, who's Poi Poi? Oh, man.
I'm Poi Poi.
Okay, I did not
Boy.
catch that.
Poi Poi.
I do know that you are familiar to me in a way.
But yeah, we're just gonna sit here until you guys decide what to do.
All right.
Oh, man.
Well, here we go. I walk
I
up.
think-
I walk up to the group. With my mug, which is at this point more blood from my runny nose than dragon spittle, and I'm still holding my nose, and I say, "That's pretty good fighting out there."
You saw?
I couldn't help but see it. You guys made such a commotion. I almost feel a little responsible.
Well, you
feel like
did
I could've
punch
Little?
that
helped.
guy in the face.
I say with a smile.
A little
I let out a laugh.
responsible.
I want to remind you guys, he never actually threw any punches. He got punched in
This
the
is true.
face.
This is
Oh, he
true.
just
I'm
got
not a
punched.
single one. I grabbed the guy's arm, he threw me against the wall, and just started socking me in the head.
So then basically nobody's responsible except for the guys.
That's dead outside right now. Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he kind of got killed.
Exactly.
Yes.
You are wild, my man. I just turned to the
deer guy.
That's some pretty nice fighting out there. I turned
you-
to the deer guy as well.
You killed the guy.
awesome.
That's scary.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'd rather you not praise me for that.
Never mind.
That was so uncool of you, actually.
I set my cup down. I turned to Gimbal and I'm like, "Why would you help me up?"
Well, you were kind of causing trouble, and I was like, if I just remove you out of the commotion, that there would be less trouble, and I wouldn't lose my job. I still almost lost my job, so thanks, I guess.
No, thank you. I see you're quite persuasive.
Thank you. Do I get another +1 to my persuasion?
You do.
Do I
For
get it?
every success, you get a +1.
Damn.
Yeah.
You probably have pretty high persuasion by now.
Do I get a +4? I think I had 3 different rolls.
Something like that, I think.
Well, you did. You were really good with persuasion.
It's like the opposite of Evan with perception.
Let's say
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, let's give you a +4 to persuasion.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like
I
Yes,
see a silver
boys.
tongue like that.
I introduce myself to everybody as Thwomp.
Hi, Thwomp. I'm
Hi,
Gimbal
Thwomp.
Bafflebottom.
Charmed.
I am Poi Poi of the Alanyas.
I reach down and shake your hand.
Both
Some
hands.
stellar moves you got there.
Thanks.
Poi.
I was.
Sorry. When you shake his hand, I want you to roll a perception check for me.
I don't have perception. Can I have perception?
You
Could
can if
I
you want.
argue investigation, or is this definitely needs a perception? Probably.
This is something that you just notice. If you notice it.
Can I take perception if I get it?
Yes. How many advantages do you have right now?
4.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I
this
told
is,
you in my
Oh,
told
man,
you in my session
one.
0. I'm just loading up so that I can just keep swapping them out until I have what feels most correct for my character.
okay. Okay.
I'm probably gonna replace doors at some point.
roll to see if you get
We
it.
got to use it once.
You gotta use doors
Actually, that's how I unlocked the cage.
Ah,
Ah,
there
yeah.
you go. There you go.
the door skill.
Wait, did
Yeah,
you?
I very specifically decided to take doors instead of lockpicking because I'm dumb.
Wouldn't it be?
perception, roll
I was gonna say,
perception.
wouldn't it be smarter to pick lock?
Okay. That's a 14 on perception.
It's a 14 on
Ooh.
perception. You look up at this large, hairless human's necklace dangling around his neck, and you notice a very familiar silvery blue swirl as a shard hangs from his neck
Shard?
of something.
Can I just jump up and immediately noticing that I wouldn't even say anything about it? I would just jump up and grab it.
Do I have a chance to defend myself?
You do. Let's say
Like-
roll to attack.
Can I
Okay.
use use dexterity since I'm
Attack.
trying to
Okay.
swipe something real fast?
I'm gonna get fired.
Yes, if you tumble away afterwards.
I
What about
would
my
tumble away.
dexterity?
I would definitely tumble away.
Okay. Just roll to react, Evan. Because
Okay,
this
20?
is very 7. Yeah, D20. You basically reach out your hand, and then suddenly this small creature is lunging at you.
Yeah, that's a 19.
Ooh, you beat me. I got a 7.
Okay. You jump up and immediately snatch the necklace and
I tumble backwards and
I
I just
wish.
hold it up. Where did you get
Hey!
this?
That is mine. Give it back.
Where did you get this?
This was a family heirloom from my parents.
At least you
What
know.
assume
I just
a
put it-
family heirloom comes from parents, yes.
I just immediately put it in my pocket and pull out a dagger.
Where did you get it?
I put my hands up.
Where did your parents get it?
I swear I don't
no
know.
Fighting.
But I can say
you guys can do
I
stuff.
know what-
You guys aren't powerless
I look-
in this scenario.
I look at Gimbal, feel bad,
Gimbal
put the
and-
dagger away.
Please no fighting. Use your
I put my hands
words.
up.
Use your words.
I put my
Words
hands
are more
up.
powerful.
Where did your parents get it?
I will say I don't know. But what I will say is that I know all of you. I have seen all of you in a dream that I had last night.
Ooh,
Wait.
freaky.
Wait, if you know me, do you know
No,
my
you're
parents?
freaky. I'm afraid I did
Wow.
not see anyone else.
Okay.
Gimbal's just
What does
having
my
the worst.
What does my heirloom mean to you?
Back at where I come from, in my home, there is a larger gem that was broken a long time ago in a bandit raid. And a piece of it is missing. So now I ask again, where did your parents get this?
This large gem, is it spherical in nature?
It is.
It was also in my dream last night in this very bar.
The sea fairy?
Yes.
The sea fairy's real?
What? I feel like,
I'm very much out of the loop here.
yeah, we all have different stories that I am struggling to piece together.
Okay. When I walk to this tavern, there, you know how there's a ship on top, right?
Oh, by the way, there's a ship on top of the tavern.
Yes,
Good,
that's
good,
true.
good,
I
good.
remember that.
I
That
knew
was in
that.
my dream.
In there was like a sentence that said sea fairy. So logically, there must be a sea fairy here, right? And then you were talking about a blue orb. That could be the sea fairy.
Where I come from, it is known as the Heart of the Lake. It is of very much spiritual significance to my people.
Does it look like a fairy?
It looks like an orb.
Damn it.
Well, now that we have seemed to have been in deadlock here, what do you plan to do with my necklace? Return it to this orb?
At that note, you hear as one of the guys that was downed earlier comes stumbling in. Ow. And he walks past you guys. He's just like... and he walks up to the bar. sits down
Okay,
I'll just
sits
watch
down
him.
at the bar and then orders a drink.
Do I get him his drink, by the way?
You're not at the bar. You're with the other guys. It's
Okay.
Lillian.
Cleaning.
It's Lillian getting the drink.
Okay, good.
Yeah. This is the guy from during your session 0, Gimbal, the guy that was sitting in the corner, the mysterious stranger. He survived that encounter. He
So
survived.
that
He was
isn't
one of the
Micron
downed
Fish.
guys.
This is a different guy.
Mm.
Not
Say-
Micron Fish.
Say that again?
It's not Micron Fish. It's like a different
No,
guy.
no. Micron left.
Okay, Micron left. Okay.
Yeah, Micron left.
Um.
This was the mysterious cloaked figure sitting at the back of the bar, who now has a really big. Wait, which one was he? Which one was he? Before I
B
say.
or A?
Okay.
Was that the one that got domed by the
No, he's the one. He's the one that flipped over the side of the cart. So he's just.
Oh,
His back hurts. He's just like, ugh. He got chain whipped, so his head is bleeding and his back hurts. So he's like ugh.
I think Gimbal. So Gimbal sees this guy, right?
Yes.
And he's still under the impression that like I'm kind of on his side, right?
Sure. Yes.
Okay, I go up to him. I'm like, oh, like, sir, are you okay?
Ow.
Hmm. What happened?
Didn't you see what I got hit in the face with a chain?
I kind of missed some parts. Yeah.
I got hit in the face with a chain by the deer guy.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. What were you here originally for? Like,
I was supposed to receive the shipment. We have another cart coming.
oh,
That was supposed to pick everybody up. It's not really gonna happen anymore.
oh man.
So I gotta explain it to them.
Sorry.
But no, it is what it is. Weirdly, this is not the first time it's happened. This,
Really? What happened last time?
no, I'm eavesdropping.
it's a very, very similar, very, very similar situation. We had some Alanians or whatever.
I
And
immediately
then,
like roll and jump onto the counter and like stare this guy eye to eye.
my ear also perks up.
Jesus!
Jump straight to it.
He flips back and falls on his back.
I was
Sir,
taken off
sir,
guard.
don't get the floor dirty in this establishment.
What the fuck?
You said Alanian. Where?
Point, roll perception for me.
Okay. Yippee. That's a 17.
Okay, you see Lillian walk up behind you and you see Lillian walk up and like reach his arm out to you. Oh,
Hello.
are you gonna do anything or just? He's
No,
gonna try to
I-
pick you up. He picks you up.
Picks me up.
He picks you up by the collar of your shirt and he's just like,
Boss!
Yeah.
"There's no fighting. There is no fighting in Traveler's Respite."
I wasn't gonna fight him. I was just gonna verbally wrestle him.
Well, you're getting me counters dirty.
My feet are.
But at least we got
verbally
Gimbal.
clean.
Gimbal!
Oh, okay.
Fine.
And he
Happily
Can
mopping.
you set me on a? Can you set me on a chair?
sets you on the chair.
Thank you. My
then,
forehead's like level with the counter.
Starts wiping. You guys actually aren't that different in height, so he sits you on a chair that you can actually see above.
Oh, great.
Well, what is Lillian? Did you say a gnome?
Yeah, he's a gnome.
I play with the swiveling for like 5 seconds, and then I return my attention to the guy.
As he's now like getting himself up again, like, Lillian, can I have an ice pack?
You
On it.
I'll
said
get it.
Oh,
Alanian. Where
yeah.
were the Alanians being taken to?
I think. What is it? It was either being taken. It was either New Set or Goldmarsh, maybe.
Mm-hmm. You can't be any more specific.
I just stay here.
Hmm.
I literally, if you walked out there, go down the street, and take a right or take a left, that's my house.
Why are you telling him that?
Oh, wow,
Because he can't do shit. We're in Traveler's Respite. Why do you think I live here?
Fair enough.
Usually you don't get clocked in the face with a chain.
Well, your guys attacked first, so. Well, okay, thank you. And I just hop off the stool.
Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah. Hey, if you're gonna go looking for them, just be wary about the collector. He doesn't,
The collector?
I don't know if he
Who's
had
the collector?
just some dude that hires us sometimes.
Have you seen his face before?
No, I live here. Almost nobody has. Well, I think Dagus has met him before, but
Oh, man.
yeah.
Can someone speak with the dead? Does someone have an Ouija board? No?
No.
No. That
No, I'm
sucks.
afraid not.
Okay, thank you. And I waddle back over to Thwomp.
Aw, so cute.
Back.
I'm just sitting there. Just
Still drinking.
defeated physically and mentally.
Hello.
Can I get that
Hey.
ice packet?
Oh, I said I would get it. So I give him the ice pack.
Thanks.
Sorry about your head, by the way.
It is what it is. Like I said, it's not the first time. Oh, can I get a bucket too?
It's so weird that people would try to stop you from delivering slaves.
I know, right?
Do you say that loud enough for him to hear?
In a very sarcastic tone. Yeah.
It happens. We're mercenaries. We get,
Wait, did you say last time this happened was with the Alanians?
Yes.
Who attacked you then?
It's a couple rangers or whatever.
Rangers?
Rangers. They got bows and arrows?
Yeah, they're like, they live in the forest and they like attack
Do they have
carts
pet
and
wolves?
stuff. What?
Oh. Do they have pet wolves?
I don't know.
Oh.
I live here. They
Or
usually
bears? What if they have a pet bear?
don't. One of them kind of looked like a bear.
What's a bear?
They're these like big furry things.
Like you?
Well, I'm a gnome, so I'm
Okay.
not that big. I'm just like only 7 feet tall.
Got it.
You don't want to mess with a bear.
Really? I've always wanted to pet one.
You could probably pet it.
You could
Yeah?
probably get away with it, yeah.
That's awesome.
You could probably even hug it.
Poi poi. You feel a small tug behind you.
I turn around. Is it the child?
It's the child. It's the child. It's Grogu. No, it's the small Alanian child.
Or the dragonkin?
It's the dragonkin. It's a small dragonkin.
Hi. Hi.
What are we supposed to do now? How am I supposed to see my mom again?
Can't give you guys a room.
Can you give them a room?
Not unless they pay. You hear
Take
Lillian
it out
from
of
the back.
my pay.
That's a good idea.
I don't pay you.
Can't you do it out of the kindness of your heart?
He leans around the corner.
Please, boss. Please.
I'm too old to be kind.
Roll persuasion.
Can I roll persuasion?
I will say, we'll say this. tell me what you're gonna say to him, and then I'll see whether you need to roll or not.
Boss, hear me out, boss. They're only gonna stay for a day, you know, and then we'll find him somewhere else to live. And you'll take it out on my pay, you know, so it'll be fine.
A, I don't pay you. B, where else are they gonna go?
Well, I'll figure it out.
Figure it out.
He walks over to you, and he would put his hand on your shoulder. Actually, you know what? He like tugs you. Get down.
By the way, Gimbal is like 90% legs, so he just like bends down and he's somehow shorter.
And he like reaches up. He still has to reach up. I've been meaning to tell you this for a while.
Yeah?
You're not very good at figuring things out.
What do you mean? I'm so smart.
He pats you on the shoulder. Sure you are, buddy. Sure you are. I'll tell you what, if you can find a place for him, then take him. Otherwise, they need to pay.
Too much stuff is happening at the same time right now.
There
Wait,
is a lot.
many,
There
how
is
much
a lot
gold?
happening at the
How
same
much
time.
gold for the kids? Like to stay?
Well, it's just a couple pieces of silver.
Yeah? Then I'll
Oh.
pay it. I have money on me. I'll pay it.
What do you mean you have money on you? Where'd you get
Yeah.
that?
My fake mom and dad gave it to me.
Right.
That's loaded.
Very, yeah.
That is a loaded statement.
Okay, sure. Sure, fine. Pay for him. Do it.
Yeah.
What have you?
So how much gold? Well, so if we translate that for all the kids, is it just a couple silvers?
Give me a gold piece and we'll call it good.
How much days does a gold give?
We'll call it 2.
2 days? And you said it was silvers, right?
Yeah. Well,
I'm just trying to get
No,
a good
let
deal
me-
here.
let me see. So there's 3 kids. 10 silvers and a gold. You know what? Give me 3 gold pieces. Do you have 3 gold pieces?
Yeah, what about it?
Give me 3 gold pieces. I'll keep them for 10 days.
That seems like a scam.
I'm a scammer.
You're
I
a
never said I
scammer?
wasn't. I run a tavern. I run a tavern in the middle of Traveler's Respite. You see all the other places around here? They're just tents. They're little hovels. I got a hole in. You kidding me?
Okay,
They could sleep on the dirt outside.
Gimbal stands back up, so he's back at his 7-foot height. And he says, how about we do 1 gold for 10 days? For all the kids.
That doesn't even make any sense. That mathematically
What's
doesn't
that?
make any sense. So there's 10 silver. I know it's going to be hard for you to understand. There's 10 silver in 1 gold piece, right? 2 silver is a day's stay in the inn, right?
Okay, but I'm getting
And
an
there's
employee
10
discount, right?
days.
I'm getting an employee discount, right? If you count the employee discount, that is 1 gold.
Well, they each need a room, right?
Huh?
They each need a room.
Yeah,
No, what they can have individual. They can share a room.
yeah, they're like tiny. They're like the size of my foot.
There's
Like-
just 3 kids.
He leans over. Leans back. They're my height.
Well, you're not
Yeah,
very
but they're
tall
children.
anyways.
They shouldn't be in individual spaces by themselves.
Give me a gold piece for 10 days, but I'm putting them to work.
No, why are you putting? That's child labor.
I'm an old man. I've been
I'm
alive
just gonna hop.
I've been
I
alive for
already
200.
work for you, dude.
I've been alive for 200 fucking years. I don't have time to be polite.
I'm just gonna hop over.
Hey, 2 gold, 1 room. They stay here as long as that takes them.
Roll persuasion.
Can I give him the help action? Can I help somehow be a
Would I get advantage from him buttering them up this whole time?
Go for it. You can take
Yay.
advantage.
Yay!
I'm just imagining all this going on, and then just me and Thwomp just sitting on a table.
I know, we're just
resting,
shooting glances at it.
confused.
What did you roll, May?
They should roll to see if they're drunk.
I've got like napkins in my nose.
So that's a 5.
Okay.
With advantage?
I rolled a 2 and a 4. Persuasion's not my thing.
Well, it is mine. So maybe I should have been doing the talking.
You were
2
doing the
gold. They can
talking.
stay as long as they want, but they got to clean up.
Like their room?
No, they got to clean up down here. They got them up.
That's still child labor.
I yell over.
And I'm an
builds
asshole."
character.
Did you never do chores as a kid?
My parents.
Well,
didn't
I
do it.
did.
I'm not gonna
combat
have him
training,
fight a
but
bear
that was
or
by
anything.
choice. Why would you
Swamp.
fight a bear? I thought they were big, huggable creatures.
Well, if they're doing chores, shouldn't they get paid?
They'll get paid in room and board.
Then we shouldn't pay.
Fine. You know what? Kids, go upstairs. Your room's the first one on the left. And I expect to see you down here first thing in an hour.
That's okay. I think I'm fine with that.
The kids are
I
just
turned
in the
to
back,
kids.
just
You all
like...
fine with that?
Yes.
Are you fine with that? We can keep
We'll figure
negotiating
this
if you're
out.
not okay with that.
Fine.
Okay, sorry.
it's,
We'll figure something out.
it's sort of like somber
Figure it
upstairs.
out.
At least it's free.
Yeah. Just like my job, essentially.
Yeah, why aren't you getting paid?
Well, okay. I'm technically getting paid, kind of. Okay. So I'm trying to find my real parents, right? And so I was like, don't pay me, just tell me where my real parents are. Just like find information about my parents.
Does he know?
Well, he says he'll help me, so otherwise that like he would be owing me money then.
Hey, can you help me find where my parent is?
Wait, you don't know your parents either?
No, I know.
Oh
well,
my god!
I know who. I just one of them's dead and one of them's gone.
Oh,
My condolences.
I don't know if
That
they're
one I was really young.
alive.
I didn't even know.
I don't know if they're alive. I hope my parents are alive.
So you're looking for an Alanian.
Yes.
I'm guessing. Unless you're looking
yes.
for a bugbear.
What's a bugbear?
Is that like a normal bear?
Is it like a bug? But like bear size, or is it?
Now I know what a bug
size?
is.
Are you
Bugs
too
I'm
stupid
familiar.
as well, or do you know what I'm talking about?
Dude, I'm assuming I do, right?
You definitely do. Okay,
Not my circus.
sure.
Not my monkey, not my circus.
Sure, I'll help you. Sure, absolutely. What do you need?
Go.
What do you need, small onion night child thing?
Well, I'm trying to find my mother and also disrupt the entire slave trade. So,
Into that.
thank you.
And you're
That sounds
you're
like a good
right.
mission.
Right.
Sounds like a good mission.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
No, it got a lot more complicated. I did not realize that it extended beyond Alanians. I am quickly finding out there's a lot of things I do not know about anything,
Yeah,
but
like
that's okay
bears.
because I will learn. But anyways, I'm looking for my mom. She's either purple like me, or since my dad was definitely pink,
Right.
she
I'm
might
gonna
be
stop.
blue.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Is that how it works with Alanian? Whatever. I'm gonna stop you right there. You're the first Alanian I've ever met, but I do know where a lot of Alanians are kept. Usually, if they're slaves, they're usually working out. Is she a slave?
She was.
She was a slave, so she's probably working out of at a Noosit or maybe Goldemarsh. She might be down in Ireland, but if she is, you don't want her there. There's a lot of them up in Winehouse though too. I know that.
Okay.
A lot of locations.
Do you need me to repeat? Here, have a
Eat.
rips a piece of paper and hands it to you.
Thank you. You have a pen.
I got one in the back. Let me. He walks into the back.
While he's getting the pen, I'm going to turn back to Thwomp. I'm going to keep talking to you in a second.
Thank you.
I think during this is happening, Gimbal does take a drink. I don't even know if he's legal drinking age, but he takes a drink.
Okay.
I wave
think at
over
this
the
point,
bartender
Johan's
and ask.
trying to fiddle with his shackles to get him off.
He sits where
I,
Johan and Thwomp is.
I look over at Johan and I say, "You know, I have a hammer. Would you like to use it?"
I'm not really looking to break my wrists here.
Fair enough.
I have lockpicks.
That'd probably be better.
I have a Tinker's kit.
Could also work.
And Lillian comes out. Yeah, I don't got a pen.
Okay, I'll figure it out.
Yolene.
For brevity, can you just type up those location names for me
Yeah, I can.
so we can move forward? Okay.
I want to offer to buy everybody a drink so that we can commiserate, and I can potentially get my necklace back.
Yay, drinks!
Do you all drink
Ooh.
here?
I drink a lot of different liquids.
Very good.
There was this
Yeah.
one liquid in the last town I was in that this old lady gave me. I think she thought I was a child. And she gave me this liquid that was like, it was like really sweet and it tasted like perfection.
Was it a juice?
I think it was I think a different guy whose window I broke into called it a cider.
Wow.
Mm.
You break windows?
Not
Do
on
you usually
purpose.
get up to mischief?
Not on purpose.
I see.
My
very
favorite
good.
drink is gnomish beer.
I call over the bartender and ask what he's got on tap.
Just about everything. Everything comes through Traveler's Respite.
Very good.
It's the last stop before the capital, so got everything.
Well, I would like to buy all these folks around.
All right.
Say you look familiar. Have we met?
I look familiar.
Yes.
Just saw you today when you marched into my tavern with muddy shoes on.
And I couldn't help but overhear you've been around for about 200 years.
Yeah, been around for a while.
200 years? You're
have
200
you-
years old?
I stopped counting at 200.
How long have you
Well,
operated this location?
About the last 150, 160-ish.
Very good.
I built it with
Very
me
good.
with me own two arms.
I
Yeah,
respect
very
that.
tough arms.
Very
Yeah.
respectable.
So I offer to buy a round.
All
I
right.
leave that conversation at that.
Do we even have alcohol where I come from?
I'll call it a cup apiece each.
Very good.
Sets those out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just whatever you guys ordered. Whatever you guys ordered.
Whatever you guys want to order.
I got a gnomish beer.
I don't know that Johan would want anything other than just water.
Okay, you get a
What
water.
a boring man.
That's very good.
You get a water.
To be fair,
Lillian still charges for it, but you get the water.
Time.
I'm trying to
Charges
fit
for the
in,
cup.
so I just
He's
order the last.
dehydrated.
I'm trying to fit in, so I just order the last thing I heard, which was gnomish beer.
They probably have to do a constitution check.
I drink very slowly.
Oh man.
All right.
And for continuity, I got a dragon spittle.
Okay. You just keep getting the dragon
I'm
spittles.
infatuated with it.
You're
you could say.
infatuated with it. It
What
could
does it taste
potentially
like?
could potentially light you on fire.
It tastes like burning.
Ooh, like fire.
Smooth.
Yeah. If you guys want an actual description of dragon spittle, it's imagine an extremely strong and smoky whiskey if it was slightly fruity
And also purple.
and also purple.
Actually sounds good.
I'd actually
really,
really,
really
want to
does.
try that IRL.
If we ever have a session in person, I'll buy whiskey and then we'll make
Oh,
dragon
man.
spittle.
I'll
We'll
be
turn
dead.
that. We'll turn that bitch purple.
Put purple food dye.
Just so much purple dye.
Nah, just toss some
Oh my
dynamite in
god,
there,
I
you're
actually
golden.
have something that might work.
Oh yeah.
I have a recipe that might work.
Oh man.
All right. Let's
I'm
make that
just
It ain't whiskey, but
I'm just lapping the
Yeah,
cup
you-
like a cat.
And we'll just
Your
chug
giant
the
mug
whole
there.
beer at once.
Ugh, this tastes like
Taking the
dirt.
napkins out of my nose.
I kind of want to keep drinking it.
Gimbal puts his like the mead cup or the beer cup down. Just like another round.
I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. Oh, right, family
Yes.
artifact. You.
Who just bought you this drink?
That's so right. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad
Thank
you're
you.
enjoying it.
Thank
Is there
you.
any chance I can
Drunk.
get my necklace back now?
I don't know.
I don't know if I'm very confused by the circumstances. Because
I am as
here's
well.
the thing.
And I don't pull the necklace back out. I'm just holding my hand over the pocket.
This artifact, we'll call it as it is, disappeared generations ago.
Mm.
How long is a generation?
depends on the race.
Like,
Really?
Maybe like 15 years.
Oh.
For Alanians, they
That's
have a
ageist.
normal human lifespan.
Yeah. We do.
Got the lifespan of a person.
I just don't know how long a generation is.
Thwomp is
Gimbal
just
from
nodding in
now on
agreement.
thinks a generation is 15 years.
But a very long time ago, before long time, it disappeared. A piece disappeared after it was damaged in a bandit raid.
Mm.
Meaning this
Fascinating.
was stolen. And I don't really like that you have it.
Thief!
Well,
Thief! No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
well, I can't speak to any of that outside of.
Well, I don't know. How
Most-
old are you?
How old is Thomp? I think he's in his 20s, his mid 20s.
Did you have that written down?
I probably did. You want to roll with mid 20s, like 24?
Let's roll with
sound good?
24.
24 sounds good.
Uh,
I've only been around for not even 2 generations.
Okay, it's probably not you specifically then. But-
Mhm. And I can assure you, nor my family. My family are not thieves.
But where did they
They're
get it
honest. That is something I would also like to know. Because this orb was also in my vision last night. And this seems beyond coincidental that we are all here.
And I just want to remind you guys, we'll say that this is We'll say actually, Poi. You feel a weird tug in your brain as the crystal in your hand feels a little bit warm, and you realize a thought comes to your head. There is one person you guys haven't really been talking to that was on the cart and might know more than you think. It's a little bit railroady, but we'll just say that.
It needed to happen. I look over and see Deer Man still fussing with his locks.
Oh shit! Let me help. Sorry, let me help you with that. And I'm going to jump over. Can I try to pick the lock?
Do a door check, right?
It wouldn't be a door check.
Yeah, you can try to pick the lock.
It's a very small door.
When you think about it.
If I succeed, I would love to replace
I'm just
doors
imagining
with
like him
lockpicking.
like
Are you
on the
going?
ground, like
Are
trying
you?
to shove his antler up the
Are you
guts?
announcing that you're trying to acquire this ability?
I am trying to acquire lockpicking
Okay.
to replace doors.
Just
Do
like
it.
foot, antler, hand. He's like up in a ball.
15.
He's like struggling on the
Success.
floor.
Success.
Phenomenal.
You
There you
Bye
go.
bye doors.
you unlock the shackles.
Doors. Who needs them?
Who needs?
He's
Yeah.
just
I don't
Like
And
like
now there's
doors.
going to be a scenario with a very complicated door that can't be lockpicked. And I'm just gonna be like, fuck.
That's what I will acquire, the door ability.
Well, now there is.
Gimbo could just literally lean against the door, and that would solve all the problems.
Lean against a door. Just like,
And just put your weight into it.
oh yeah, because you called me fat. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I never did. That was Nate.
freed of the shackles. I join the table and I actually start paying attention.
Hi, dear man.
I slide him over his drink of choice. Welcome aboard.
His water.
Just water, yeah.
Apologies.
What's your name, by the way?
Oh, I didn't say it, did I? Sorry about that.
Yeah,
I
dear
am
man.
Johann Ledem of South Point.
Can I call you Yo-Yo?
I want to call you Yo-Yo.
That's kind of cute.
That's a new one. Well, I won't stop you.
Are you gonna give me a nickname?
I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie. Gimble sounds like a nickname to me.
It does.
It's a very fun name, as it is.
Hmm. Well, it's my full name though.
I'm gonna keep calling you Gimbal.
How to make a
Yeah.
nickname for a 2-syllable name? I guess you just did with mine.
Yeah. I would
Gimbo
prefer-
of what? Where are you from?
South Point, I just said.
No,
South
Gimbo.
Point? Oh, Gimble.
Oh,
I'm
Gimble.
from Aspenshire. It's a little gnomish village.
Gimble of Aspenshire.
Yep.
And the WAM?
That's a unique name.
Thank you.
Do people ever call
Thank
you Womp Womp?
Now they have. For the very
People-
first time.
Do people ever call you T-Money?
What? I don't get it.
No.
Peter
I'm afraid
Totter?
not. The
Onomatopoeia man?
dwarven people are very straightforward with their names. I can't say I've ever had a nickname.
Really? You're Dwarven?
Not exactly, but I was
Oh.
raised by dwarves.
Wow. Oh my god, I was raised by gnomes. We were both raised by short people.
Yes, yes. High five.
Yeah.
Hmm. So what do you suppose brought us here?
Well, I was brought here because I ran away from home.
I
see.
also technically ran away from home, but with a mission.
Twins.
Oh my god.
And
Oh my god.
As a 7-foot bugbear, it's like twins with like twins.
and what of you, dear man? Why were you captured?
I was protecting my home. The
Oh.
mercenaries we fought, I only recognized the large one.
Do you know anything
I
about
had attempted to fight them off, but I was knocked out before anything happened, and to be honest, I'm not sure how I ended up here. Where are we exactly?
Traveler's Respite.
Travelers
And
Rest?
where is that?
Here.
looking at the maps.
Yeah. Thwomp, you would be the only one to actually know that Traveler's Respite is sort of the center point on the Kingdom of Altiria.
I've officially
Everywhere
only
there
been to 3 towns in my entire life. How many towns are there?
I
I don't
think
know,
there's like
Wager.
5, right? It's probably like 5, right?
Okay.
I imagine there to be a great many across this land.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
No,
my
all 4 of us
condolences.
have each named a different place, so I'd imagine at least 4.
There has to be a
Nice.
5th. There just must.
Oh gosh.
Wait, so if we're all from different places, and here is Traveler's Respite, then we know every place, right?
Collectively? I guess. That's math.
Life is never that easy
Ah,
Really?
or
shit.
that straightforward.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Thwomp disengages from the current conversation, turns attention back to Johan, and
Yeah, dear man.
I extend my condolences. Did you lose any family in the raid?
I have yet to discover that. There were... I didn't get a good number of how many of these mercenaries there were. I know they were taking goods from our storehouses, and I was the only one seemingly fighting them. I only know of 2 people that went missing. Our mayor, Captain Allworthy, and what is... I forgot, what is the race called?
Alanyan.
and an Alonian boy, like you, named Andy.
And
Andy? That doesn't sound like an Alanian name.
yeah, it's kind of goofy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I didn't name him.
Andy.
Do you think he gets called like and or something? Or a?
Possibly Andrew?
But that's not a nickname. That's longer than a name, right? Is that how nicknames work?
Poor Nate.
I suspect he was raised in South Point, not... where did you say you were from again?
Me?
No, Poor Boy.
Oh, I am from the home village, Alanya. I guess outside Alanyans are kind of a few generations removed.
Possibly lost the naming conventions. That's possible.
My mom did have a weird name, Sarah.
I turn my attention back to the Alanian night, and I say, well, I am currently on a pilgrimage.
Ooh.
And unfortunately, I don't plan to stay very long, and I need that necklace back.
What are you doing with it?
It is a gift from my parents. It is an heirloom. It means the world to me.
It is a object of high spiritual significance to my entire people, so got you beat.
And I'm just pointing.
But does it concern your immediate journey?
I guess technically not.
Well, it seems we've reached an impasse. What can I do? I'm terrible at D&Ding.
Here,
Like, is there anything I can do to like?
Okay.
0 charisma. I have like -3 charisma. Can't talk my way out of this situation.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm also going to work to move the situation along.
Okay, cool.
Okay, here's the thing. I did leave my home village, and basically everybody told me not to. So they're probably gonna have a hard time letting me back in anyway. So you can hold on to it for now. I'm gonna keep my eye on you, friend. Keep my eye on you.
I wouldn't doubt it. You're a squirrely one.
Both of them.
I reach out my hand.
Does he have sweaty palms?
They're just slightly moist, yeah.
Covered in my own blood.
I just drop it in your hands.
Very kind of you. I slip it back around my neck
And
tug on it a little bit.
As you do, you feel that pull that Poi Poi felt earlier, and you get the sense that your vision from last night, how all of your journeys seem to sort of weirdly intersect, almost as if there was some grand plan, a game master, maybe.
We love a prophecy.
And you feel a pull, especially just as you did in your dream, a pull towards Deer Boy, as you or Deer Man, as you've referred to him multiple times.
Yo-yo.
I love
To yo-yo.
I love being called Deer Man. I don't know why it's funny to me.
That is your nickname for me. To you.
I'll call him Yo-yo. Yeah.
You get the feeling that
Not a single one of you is gonna refer to me by my name. I love
you
it.
get the feeling that him
Sorry.
being sort of at the center of all of your guys' reasons for being right here, right now, might have some significance. We'll just say that and leave it at that. I don't want to be too railroady.
I think Gimbal, because you said that, right? Because everyone feels like it leads to him somehow. Gimbal's gonna be like, do you know my parents?
Look at in the eyes. Just the two deer eyes. I'm just picturing.
Do you know my parents? Do you know my parents?
Up in his face. I put a hand. I put a hand on the
Imagining
bugbear.
this from Gimbal's perspective and also from Yoa's. This is just like the double fisheye lens.
You're too close, man.
One of them's asking an innocent question, the other's frozen like a deer in headlights. Sorry. I was just sort of startled by the question. He takes a good look at your face. Does Gimbal like have any features that look familiar to me, other than being like recognizably bugbear?
Oh man,
So let me check my notes actually. there is a slight similarity to someone who you knew lived in South Point. A man. A very gruff man. You never really spoke to him very much, though. But he was there. One of the fishermen at the docks.
You know, now that I get a good look at you, I can't say for certain, but you do bear some resemblance to a fisherman I knew back in South Point.
Oh my god, someone knows something! Yeah! Yeah!
In that case, do you know my parents? Just to, rule it out. Since we're asking.
Does Poi Poi look? I mean, this is a far-fetched thing, but Andy was purple, right?
Was he? I think he had brown
remember.
splotches.
Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, he looked like he was young, but he looked like an old. I mean, I'm asking the same question. If I look at Poi Poi, do I recognize something? I have a feeling Andy's the only one I've ever met.
You've literally only ever met Andy. So as of right now, they all sort of look the same.
Yeah.
So maybe. Were you? We'll ask this. Was Johan listening earlier when Poi Poi was asking the questions about the slaves and all that, about where
Yes.
the Alanians might end up? Okay.
Yes, I was.
Okay. Just checking. Just checking.
Because that is something he definitely wants to find Andy. Like that's not a question.
Wait, what does Andy look like?
Well, he's an Alonian.
Let me pull up my notes.
I don't think. I have a feeling you're not related. No. I don't.
No other purple or perhaps blue Alanians?
No, he had brown spots, and he was the only one I've ever met. I'm sorry. But I am interested in your plight.
Is that description familiar to me?
Brown spotted Alanian?
Yeah.
No. All the Alanians
okay.
you've seen and
or
interacted
pink.
with were pink. Or bright
Except
pink.
for me.
Except for you. But, an Alanian that's not that color. An Alanian that's not that color. That's mighty interesting.
That is.
Mighty
I'm
interesting.
very interested to know.
You guys
I'm
are
very
just,
interested in
you guys are
following
just talking
through.
as this dragonkin dude is just sipping on his drink.
Is he
I did.
Someone
hot?
else walk in. They need to get a
Is
bell in
he
here.
up?
He's
The slaver?
He looks like a middle-aged dude. He's
But is he hot?
No. He's like an
No?
alligator guy.
Oh man. Damn it.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Huh. I did not know that Alanians came in all those visualarities.
Well, I didn't know like other gnomes could look like me, and I look like me, so
No, I was the only purple one in my village.
I just kind of whisper to Thwomp,
I'm the
are we
only
going to
one.
tell him?
I'm the only tall hairy one.
No,
in
let's
my
see how this
village.
plays out.
I don't want to break them.
But no. I take the moment to while they are talking amongst themselves. I lean over and say, "So, were you paying attention to any of this magical sphere business with my necklace?"
I had overheard some of it.
Do you know anything about this?
GM, do I? 'Cause I'm assuming this is totally new to me.
Well, you would recognize the description as a soul stone, but other than that, you wouldn't know much.
Well, from the description you've given me, it resembles a soul stone, which would understand both why someone would be going on a pilgrimage, in reference to one, or why it would be significant to a major kingdom, such as Alonia.
Fascinating. You know, Soulstone, that rings a bell. That was mentioned in my dream last night.
Was it now?
Yes, it was told to me by a very forlorn gentleman. I believe his name was Dorian. Do you recognize this name?
Dorian? Do I recognize a Dorian? Hold on.
Thwomp notices that the young knight is eavesdropping now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recognize this name?
I don't recognize the name Soulstone. Like I said, we call ours the Heart of the Lake. But I do know that it's valuable. It's from what we or from what my grandfather told me. It's the whole reason the bandits attacked so long ago, trying to acquire it.
And this Dorian, does that ring a bell?
That there's no Alanian I know by the name of Dorian, and I only know Alanians.
There is a memory from a time ago. I'm not sure if it's the man you would speak of. Gentleman doesn't stand out to me. But I have met a Dorian.
Fascinating. When was this
Yeah.
that you met him? Do you mind if I ask?
It's something I'd rather keep to myself, but we'll say this. He had a silver tongue and saved my life.
Do you know how he looks like?
Well, it was some years ago. I wouldn't know what he looks like now. He was half Skovern. Would that mean that he had the same yellow eyes?
Yeah, he has yellow eyes.
Did the figure in your dream have yellow eyes like mine?
Indeed he did. Thwomp takes another sip of his drink.
Then you may be looking for one of the old heroes. Dorian Nightingale.
Yes, that was his name. Exactly.
Please tell me he didn't introduce himself as the Bardificer.
Bardificer. That sounds so fancy.
Did he? I
Yeah,
don't
he
recall.
did.
That's what I thought. As a matter of fact, he did. I take a few more swigs of my drink, feeling more confident to share a little bit more of my vision. I lean in and say, I recognize that barkeep from my dream. I supposedly met him in a... Well, okay, let's run that back. I recognize him, and I recognize this bar. It was in tatters, and there was ash outside the door. It was a pure nightmare. And this Dorian informed me that I seem to have had a spell cast on me. One that was referred to as a fallback spell. I even think he believe he said it was a curse. But he was unsure of the diagnosis. My dream, I jumped through time, both past and present. And I believe this Dorian that you met, I met in a different time completely in my vision. I take another swig of my drink.
So wait, if you
So-
met Dorian before the bar was so the bar was in ashes, right? You said, and that's when you met Dorian.
Correct.
So and Lillian, he had this bar for 200 years. You said.
Indeed. Yes.
Do you think this was like 200 years ago?
Perhaps.
Or
It's really fuzzy.
something that hasn't happened yet.
You think it might be the future? You think this place is gonna go into ashes?
This could be a vision.
Then I'll definitely get fired.
Yeah, there's no cleaning that up.
I feel like it sounds like the whole building's getting fired.
Yeah.
I'll never
Lot of
fight
dragon
Mr.
spittle.
Carey.
He served me dragon spittle in my dream. That's why I can't get enough of it.
Well,
Don't let it expire. Or if you do let it expire, give it to me.
It's all yours.
Nice.
Okay. Can somebody
I
roll a
turn my
perception
attention
check
back
for me?
to-
I have one more question for you, Mr. Thwomp.
Yes.
I got a 19.
What color were the flames?
I remember there being. It was just a lot of ash. I didn't see any flames. I don't believe. Right, Nate?
No, it was just ash.
It was all ash. Almost the aftermath of some great, devastating catastrophe.
Boom.
Okay. Somebody rolling perception because it's not me.
Yeah.
I rolled it and I got a 19.
You got a 19.
Ooh.
You got a
All right,
19. You were listening to the whole conversation, right?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you catch the part about Winehouse?
A wine house?
Winehouse.
No.
Okay. In that case,
I should have caught that. Oh boy.
in that case, you guys have been drinking so much. Lillian has been carrying crates out and sets them aside as the lizard folk dude standing next to you, or dragonkin, sets a silver piece down and walks out the door.
The middle-aged dragon man is gone. Damn. The not hot middle-aged dragon man.
The not hot middle-aged dragon man. You know what? I'll count that as a group perception roll. How's that? Since I just said anyone. Johan, you notice that the boxes are the same ones from South Point.
You just see him staring at that. Not sure whether to trust that or not.
And Lillian's just stacking the bottles. Of dragon spittle. Because of course it's dragon spittle.
Yo, you okay? Yo. Dear man.
Those what I think he's just trying to figure out what's going on. He's just lost in his own head. I'm getting flashbacks to my session 0 where I had no clue what to do.
Yo.
Well, I'm not
Dear man.
exactly sure what's going on.
Should we follow that guy, or we know where he lives?
Oh yeah, did he like?
He gave us his home address.
No, wasn't that someone else?
No, it was that guy.
Yeah, it was
Really?
that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, then,
Those crates, they were the same that were they being taken or being loaded onto South Point?
It was both. They were being dropped off at South Point, and then there were a lot of them already old and empty in the back of the tavern in South Point.
Winehouse.
And point
Lillian.
blank. Oh, sorry.
Where do you supply those winehouse crates from?
They get dropped off by a cart that comes through every other week.
They wouldn't happen to come from the collector, would they?
Yeah, that's where all the dragon spittle comes from.
I was worried about that.
Eileen and
I'm not sure what to make of that, but all right. Thank you.
The collector doesn't seem like a good dude.
He's not.
I
I'm
don't
certain
think
he's
we
the one
should
who sent the
drink his
mercenaries.
drinks then, you know? What if it's poison?
Well,
All
we
alcohol
are
is
trying
poison.
to.
That's what alcohol is.
Well,
not
I
wrong.
mean, like... like, poison, like now poison, you know? Like, alcohol is like, you know, over time poison. And it's like, you know, certain dose, you know? But like, what if it's now poison? Like, what if it's
I mean,
affecting you now? And you don't even know it?
I may just be being paranoid, but I would check to make sure that's not expired.
Mm.
Well, they're
What do
not.
you think we
don't
should
wanna
do?
poison the reddest.
I'll take it if it is. Okay, here's the thing. Okay. People I just met. Huddle. Deliberate.
Gimbal just like 7 foot. Yeah, what's up?
So, I know I just met you all, but this guy who's also a stranger says that we are all fated to meet. This logic is not tracking now that I say it out loud, but I'm just
No,
gonna
I'm with you.
roll with it. I'm gonna roll with it anyway.
I
I
get
think
it.
I'm with you.
Those dragonkin that I rescued, they claim to have a mother that is also captive.
Right.
And I feel like I'm trying to break up a slave trade, and this dude's name is the Collector, which kind of paints him in a bad light as far as that's concerned.
Yeah, that.
And
that's
I've got a pretty
Moment.
strong hunch he's probably heavily involved.
I've got a bone to pick with him myself, so I'm with you.
I just don't like his name.
Also, sort of a tangent side note on that. I think dragon spittle might literally be a dragon spittle.
I
I do a
wouldn't
spit
doubt
take.
it, to be honest.
I do a spit take.
Womp Womp has been drinking it this whole time, though.
Mhm. Now, what does this all mean? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I am
Don't drink.
fully the world is a lot bigger than I thought it was, and I'm very confused.
Me too.
that is
I'm
true.
always confused, though. So.
I grab
Yeah.
Johan's attention and I say, "What are you thinking about
I'm thinking I agree.
what should be done about this collector?"
I think we find him and we beat him up.
Let's not try to beat people up. I don't feel
Well,
like that's a
why
good
not?
approach.
I think
But like, I think we could talk things out and like reach a conclusion. You know.
But he's collecting slaves.
Okay, yeah, that's
think-
pretty bad. I think you could beat him up. Never mind.
I think we start small. Find those kids' mother. Release any slaves we can. Find what they're doing with the Elonians, because I'm also looking for an Elonian boy, as well as Captain Allworthy. I don't know if they'd be in the same place, but I don't know what happened to him.
Do you think it's in South Point?
Doubtful. That's where I came from. Then they were raiding us.
Never mind. I tried.
I know the Alanian captives supposedly are somewhere in Newset or Goldmarsh, wherever those places are.
There were 3 places, May.
Winehouse? I asked you very nicely to type
I
them
did.
up
I
for me.
typed them out and I sent it to you.
You did?
Yes, a while ago.
Where?
Where?
Thanks.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Winehouse, Gold Marsh. Specifically, Newset and Gold Marsh, I was told, might have Alanians, and then also Winehouse and Einlam.
Well, as I see it, my path is currently tied to this vision, and I am willing to aid in any way that I can.
I'm here.
It became quickly apparent to me that dismantling an entire slave trade is not a solo operation, so I am willing to stick around with y'all.
I think it is wise to stick in numbers. And at the very least, I think we can work together well.
Yeah.
If the altercation outside made any point, I say.
This guy had a freaky alcohol vision and says we're all supposed to work together, so I'm just going to go with that.
I trust him. That makes
I
sense.
think there's more
I
to it
slam
than
my
that.
cup down. I slam my cup down and raise it. I say, "Sounds great." And stick
I
it
like
out
slap
for
the couple like that could be poison.
Salud.
Then.
I'm like really shakily lifting my mug.
You want me to help you?
Yes, please.
I just like hold it with like a pinky
You
for
just kinda-
support.
Thank you.
Take your finger.
Thank
Kind of raise it up. Here.
Here.
Tis a pact.
A pact? Like the warlock kind?
More like
As
brothers in
you
arms.
will.
I like that.
Brothers in ale?
Brothers in ale.
I like
Brothers
a
in
good ale.
spittle.
I like that less.
A little nasty.
How about go team?
Like that.
Swamp is more concerned about figuring out the team name later. He's pretty bugged
Yes.
right now. He's
Like,
pretty bugged
semantics
and
can be
knocked
handled.
around.
The Spittle Boys.
The
Semantics
Spittle
can be
Boys.
handled.
We can handle the semantics of
Fortnite.
titles later. For now,
Indeed.
I think we should focus on resting.
Oh man,
And
do I have to
then-
quit my job if I journey? Anyways, go on.
I suppose we should focus on resting tonight, getting to know each other, and then in the morning, we set off to find those kids' mother.
We have a mother to find.
Oh man, I have a mother to find too.
I also have a mother to find.
A lot of mothers
I
to
know.
find.
A lot of mothers to
Too
find.
many mothers. Too many.
Too
I
many
know
mothers.
I don't know where my mom is.
Too many
she's
mothers.
fine.
Should we find yours too along the way if it's convenient?
I mean-
No.
Oh.
I mean, if I'm finding my mom, you might as well find your mom too.
She's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Now that you
you
mention
find
it,
your
I
mom.
don't know what happened with my parents either.
Are we all orphans?
Everyone's
We're looking for mom.
Kind of, sort of. I'm not from a
looker.
broken home, though.
Alive.
Swamp
Mom
can come
finders.
from a broken home. Okay, well, there you go.
And with the
The group has
rays,
been formed.
with the rays of a glass, and the cheer of these people who are apparently looking for moms, just any mom in general. It's just they're just looking for moms, just
Mhm.
generic mothers.
There's nuance.
The MFs.
They raise a
Is there an
glass.
acronym?
The MILF hunters.
Yeah, I was gonna say acronym.
No.
No,
No.
mate, no. No,
Kind of being set up. I'm sorry.
because it was.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if you saw me dying over here.
It's right
I
there.
had the same thought. It was right there.
Yeah,
I didn't want to
I
be the
think
one
we
to
all-
say it. Thank you.
Let's
Yeah.
go MILF hunters.
No.
I like that one.
As the MILF hunters raise their glasses,
No, no.
raise their tankards,
Official.
and clink. Their fates are sealed.
Oh.
And somewhere in an ancient grove, a dark evil opens its eyes. And then we end the session there.
Ooh.
Ooh. What is this now here? What we don't
Congratulations,
see?
MILF Hunters. Oh.
No, I'm not sticking with that.
Gimbal will like really be like, yeah, MILF Hunters does not know what MILF stands for.
Please tell me you did not say
I
MILF
did
Hunters
not
in
say that
character.
in character. No, I don't even.
The MILF
Boy
Hunters! Just boy yelling.
Boy does not know what that is.
I think the only two who would have any idea what that means is Johan and Thwomp, and I don't think either of them are interested in that kind of.
Nah.
MILF Hunters.
No, not canon.
It's canon to me.
Oh.
Canon to me.
It's just Alice's headcanon is that you guys are the MILF
Head
Hunters.
cannon. There you go.
I hate it.
Head cannon, best cannon.
Headcanon, best
I want my
canon.
tears.
My face is red.
You're actually crying.
Terrible.
When I laugh really hard, I cry.
Oh,
I feel that.
it's the first session and one of my players is already crying.
Yeah, it's all your fault. Why'd you
At least
make
in
me
a good
cry?
way.
Dude, I feel like
Hey,
you
Thwomp was not
traumatized
crying when he
Gimbal.
got punched in the face. I can say right there.
Gimbal is definitely a crier. I feel like
I-
Gimbal cries over everything.
I murdered a man.
You did. Congratulations.
I murdered a man with the
Congratulations.
chains he used to bind me.
I got another
poetry.
+3 to persuasion, so I think I'm winning, guys.
You know what? That's pretty good.
Oh, wait. Did you fail a persuasion roll earlier?
Me?
Oh, yeah. You had a +4, then you went down to +3, right?
Did I?
We
When did I
failed one
fail?
earlier.
Yeah, you
Did
failed. You failed one with when you guys were talking about the children and getting them room and board.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that wasn't me. That was Poi Poi.
That was me.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was.
gotcha. Okay. Never mind.
Oh shit.
Okay. Everything
like,
is
great, taking my persuasion. from
everything
me.
is still the same.
Oh man.
Brilliant. Yeah. I guess. Well, let's say bye to the recording first and foremost. So,
Oh, so recording.
All right.
bye recording.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Thanks
Bye.
for joining.
See
Bye.
you next time.
Take care.
Come back for MILFs.
Come
Yeah,
back.
we'll be hunting them.
Come back for MILFs. Where will the MILF hunters go next? Will they find these MILFs? Will they investigate the collector? Will the Mr. Johan and Mr. Thwomp reconnect with Dorian Nightingale? Stay tuned next time here on BoardFellows.
Yes.
Y'all know how like in Dimension 20 they're like, "Hi, intrepid heroes." We should be like, "Hi, MILF Hunter."
Oh.
I know I started this joke, but I'm killing it.